Scorpio, this will be your sun, moon, and rising general reading for the month of March. Okay, remember energy is fluid, so this will be running possibly from February and on into April. We run on a linear time. The universe doesn't, right? Okay, so again, this is general. Not everything is going to resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, please feel free to check out your other signs, your moon and rising sign, or you could simply just move along. All that I ask is that you don't hold on to it. Whatever you do, if it is not meant for you and if it does not resonate with you, please don't try to make it. All right? So that being said, if I resonate with you and you would like a more in-depth personal reading, please feel free to hit me up at the links in the description box to get one of those. And yeah, we'll get right into it. I wanted to do it a little bit different, so we're doing one card from each of these decks to give us some guidance on where to focus this month. Third eye chakra. This is just flipped over for Libra, the video I did before this. So I'm gonna go ahead and read it, and I guess I'm just gonna run down exactly what I just said, and somehow I knew this was about to come out again. All right, somehow, right? Anyway, number 6, third eye chakra. The frequency of the third eye chakra, the indigo flower of life, supports our intuition and our inner knowing, our imagination and our psychic powers. All right, Scorpio being one of the more psychic signs to begin with. I hate that word psychic. I just don't really like it because it's just misused and it's used so, yeah, I just don't like it. I'd rather say intuitive, right? So, yeah, the third eye is either already opened or trying to open. If it's trying to open and not being allowed, you may want to look at other parts of the body where there may be some blockages going on. There may be some things you need to do, or you subconsciously are blocking it for whatever reason, usually out of fear. So I also told Libra, I will tell you, Scorpio, that a lot of times when this is opened prematurely, it is very scary and it happens very fast, and it's way too much for a person to deal with, and they can think that they're crazy, and you're not crazy, okay? You're usually seeing exactly what you think you're seeing. Especially like sometimes you can actually sit where you're sitting and be witnessing things in other dimensions while you're sitting in your dimension, and nobody knows what the fuck you're talking about, and everybody thinks you're going insane. You're not, but you might just want to pick and choose who you mention that to, right? So with that, I will say, yeah, there's a lot that's going to come in, and it's confusing and it's hard and it can be upsetting. But I would just find your groove, take it as it comes, and it will even out. And if this is trying to come through, you may already be having visions and hearing things and seeing things and feeling things more intensely and dreaming more intensely and things like that. So this is happening. You're not crazy. It's hard when you have no support, and it's hard for even for people that thought they had support, but when they hit a spot that the people that surround them haven't been yet, it becomes a little bit harder to hold conversations and be in the presence of, because your vibration has lifted your you're no longer on the same frequency, so it's very hard to communicate and find things in common. Okay, so that's also something you deal with when your third eye starts to open up or gets blown open, and usually it's blown wide open by people who have been either messing with rituals that they shouldn't have been messing with, or messing with drugs, psychedelics, and things like that, experimenting. But it does happen, and you know, right, wrong, who knows. The thing is to just stay grounded, appreciate what is happening, and find your groove, and just try to let it happen, and try not to take it too serious, because it can drive you crazy. All right, especially if it happens before you're ready. Justice. coming out for you, Scorpio. Justice, all right? So balance coming out right after that third eye, all right? And these coming out of her eyes. It's a very interesting card. This is the cosmic deck. It's the, I don't know how I feel about it. I might be giving it away. I might be selling it. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. But justice, right? So truth coming out. All right. Some of you may be dealing with legal matters. For some of you, legal matters may be wrapping up. But this is coming in upright is usually a good sign. Okay. So if you are going through legal situations, it should come out in your favor. If they are wrapping up, they should be wrapping up on time or possibly even early. Truth coming out, this should be a good thing. Okay, so if you were wanting to know something, you know, the information should be coming to you. And also being balanced. So get in balance. That's what I said with this. If your third eye is trying to open and not being allowed to open, there may be something else you want to look within the body that's being blocked, and just you may be a little out of balance, and that's okay. Just get back in balance. Not hard to do. Okay. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. All right, so for those of you that are single, no, you're not going to be alone forever unless you choose to be. If you would like to be with a partner, stay optimistic. All right. There's a lot happening. Like I said in the beginning of the reading, there's a lot happening right now. There's a lot going on, and it's happening very fast. Okay. So just stay positive, and yes, it will come. Now, for those of you that are already in relationships and the romance is no longer there, same thing. Stay positive and do what you can to lift those vibrations, and that romance will come back, even if it means you've got to leave the person that you're with because you're not meant for them. Okay? Stay optimistic about the situation. Allow the truth to come through. Stay optimistic, and it's going to be fine. Last card, Scorpio. Last card. Receive with love and appreciation. Receiving something lovingly from others is a way of showing love. Okay, number 34 here. So whatever you are receiving, whether it be information, I feel like it's important to point out the free things. I know people think gifts and money and things like that, but I feel like it's very important with these other cards to point out receiving with love and appreciation, that being feelings. When people give you a shoulder to cry on, when the divine shows you information and shares with you information and truth. Okay, when someone or something shares anything with you, it is important to accept it and receive it with love and appreciation, because this is how you return it. It's an instant return on the gift, right? When you show them that you love and you receive with love, it's like they've already gotten a gift back in return. Right, so that's pretty important. I love you, Scorpio, and that's what I have for you. Namaste.